Howdy folks, it is Lance090 here, and welcome back to Let's Play Transport Fever 2. So I turned the, I'm going to call it chat, but it's not chat. I turned the voiceovers back on, basically.
Mankind is constantly
Unfortunately, it's going to try to talk over us all the time.
In the midst of the Victorian era, the industrial city of Glasgow is bursting at the seams. The factories are working full blast, but the competition is not sleeping. In terms of economic issues, the countries in continental Europe have long since caught up. Something must be done to stop the cradle of the Industrial Revolution from falling behind. Anyone who doesn't toe the line now will fall by the wayside.
We'll just keep it on for this intro part, and then I'll turn it off once we're in the game proper. Unfortunately, we might still miss things, but...
Scotland. The land of enlightenment. The land of progress. The land of science.
I think they had pallet jacks and
The land of industry.
traffic cones in 1880.
The Glasgow City Council wants to modernise the transport infrastructure so that the city remains the vibrant industrial metropolis that it is today in the future as well. With your transport company, you're as good as predestined for this sort of contract. The shipyards on the Firth of Clyde have been famous for their sturdy boats for quite some time. New processes for the mass production.
The process of mass production of highly quality steel are opening up previously undreamt of possibilities. As a member of the City Council recently proposed to you during a pheasant hunt whether you'd like to supply his friends with in the shipbuilding industry with the essential material. Coal and iron are now available in abundance in areas around Glasgow. Off to the blast furnace with them. Hey, I work near a blast furnace. Deliver coal and iron ore to the steelworks in Glasgow. There's the coal. There's the iron ore. There's the steelworks. Actually, like, all right next to each other. I don't even know if we want to use a train necessarily. And they're really leaving it up to us this time, too. It's an interesting one. What kind of vehicles do we have? It's just, the road vehicles facility like in here. I don't really want to put it somewhere where it might cause issues. We do have the steam thing. The horse-drawn carriage is actually a little faster though. What else is going on in this map? There's a fishery. Is there somewhere that needs fish? Glasgow. I'm just wondering what the gimmick of this map is, like what they're... Because I don't want to put things where they're going to cause issues, you know. Alright, let's... Here's my plan. We will do... cargo station with 2 lanes, 120 meters, and it's going to go right in the middle. And this one, I don't know, man, that feels like overkill. Coal could probably be just walked there, huh? Yeah, let's vehicle the coal there, then I guess the iron we'll bring in by train. No. Let's try my original idea. It might not work that well, but I'm willing to give it a shot. So we'll put this like that, and this one like this. Essentially, this one's going to come in on one side. Then you're going to come on the other side. So you guys aren't fighting with each other. And the steel has to go to town then, huh? Okay. Well, that's going to be the next step. Okay, train station. It's allowing us to be a little bit more freeform now, too, which is good. Train station. I'll plop you like here. I have one curve coming out this way. Somewhere in there is actually like the best. As long as I didn't overshoot it. Okay, that should help. This is what I was talking about like I normally would do with the train stations, is this, so they can come in from either direction. And that should cause us less issues. And then let's see, you're also going to need... a way for trains to get from... When they come in this way, they have to get onto this track somehow. So to do that, we're gonna just... not do that, apparently. Okay, so instead, we're just gonna... okay. Wow. Guess we're gonna do that. Wasn't my plan, but I don't know. We can't make... In the last game, you could just like cross the trains across like that real easy. Okay, that should work though. All right, trains. 3 locomotives now. Massive improvement compared to the other ones. A triple coupled freight locomotive with a medium capacity of the Prussian State Railway. It's like twice as expensive as like the Borsig. We'll work with Bursigs right now. It's the middle one. Let's see, you're gonna be the coal carrier. Now see, like in the last game, what you do is you like click on these to turn them off, and then it would only carry the one thing you want. Can't seem to do that. Start you with 4 because you don't have a long distance to go. Well, the gondolas are kind of small. I'm gonna bring you up to 20. Okay. Make a new lane. New line. There to there. You are my coal line. I guess I could just say coal, but to coal line. This train actually automatically on it. Okay. Next train. Actually, we could just duplicate this train. Train 2, you're going to a new line. Here to here. You are the iron line. I assume it's iron. It could be the other way around, but I don't expect it would be since this is like orange looking. It's just weird though because iron is it's kind of bluish color. It's not yellow color. It looks more like copper to me on the icon. Okay, that should be all it needs to do. Assuming they can get out of there. Make use of the double lines there. Should be pretty nice for us. Yeah, it's coal. Iron. Okay. It's not really iron. I wonder if they changed it at some point in development, because it really looks like copper. And then it's going to tell us to send the steel to town, right? Tin steel to the industrial area of Glasgow. Shipyards crave for steel. Shipyards crave steel for colossal tubs. The bigger, the better. That doesn't get there all by itself. Alright, so... Townhouses are divided into 3 land uses. The layer shows the 3 areas. What does that mean? Oh, it just shows the... Okay. Steel needs to go in, like, the middle. Oops. So I keep pressing the wrong button here. The comma and period key, like, lower it and raise it, but now it's not doing anything. So something like this is what I'm thinking. Then it will just... Oops, wrong button. Trying to do this somewhat properly. This is always kind of the tricky part with this game. Is like, yeah, like this seems extreme. I was gonna have to cut out so much of this wall here. But I think if I do it like this, so it's a lot cheaper, I don't think it'll be able to pull off the slope at all, so I think I have to do that. Probably could have come down like a little bit more like this, but that's okay. And what we'll do, it's a bit of a longer track, so we could consider the bigger train. But for now, I think we'll just do the Borsig. This one's just so much more expensive that I don't know if it's really... For 5 more miles an hour, I don't really think so. Then we need these for steel. Doesn't seem to lower your speed at all. Yeah, we'll give you 6. Get a new line. Here to there. Our steel line. I think we will need signals. See, it's gonna need one of these just to get out of here. And then this one's also gonna need one to wait here before it gets into the station. And then this one also needs like a wait here before you get into the station. I believe that should do it though. It can get a little complicated. I think the trains can ram into each other if you don't do this right. Luckily, I think you can click on a train and reverse it at any time, unless you disable that in the settings for difficulty. I think we're good, though. Yeah, I was actually able to grab a little bit of steel. Needs 2 units of each to make 1 unit of steel, though. Gotta keep that in mind. These trains may not have enough gondolas. Thing is, if we give them more gondolas, they might slow down because of cargo capacity, like how heavy their cargo is. You can see it's already not able to get up to top speed here. So these bring in 20 each, so that means it produces 10 steel each time these guys drop off together. So this one probably didn't need an extra cart. Between that and the first one it dropped off, we should be able to get that mission done. Coal line's making money. Iron line's making money. That was always the trickiest part in Transport Fever 1. With the trains is like, how many gondolas can I put on there before it's running out of speed, you know? Because it doesn't really tell you. You can do the math, I guess, but... Alright, let's slow it down. Their deliveries of high-quality steel made it possible to build particularly seaworthy ships. Time to make use of these robust steamers. Sustenance for the city's working masses is found out on the islands. Delectable fish from the sea, and this distilleries on the Headbreeze produce an absolute exquisite whiskey. It's called the Water of Life. Get out there and explore the area. Every ship needs a harbor, and your venture needs a particularly good one. A little harbor in a highlight area. Oh yeah, there was boats in the last one, now I think about it. I assume it wants a cargo harbor. I guess it needs a shipyard too. I think it's on the wrong side there. Wow, you have like a lot of... Okay, well, this is just not going to get to the part of the city that actually needs it, but build a shipyard in the highlighted area. It has land on that side. This one doesn't quite matter as much. I feel like that's enough of a value difference that we should buy the big one. Establish route and have the ship sail to the harbor in Port Ellen. Okay. Line. Assume you're Port Ellen. Fish C. We should probably replace line with train, and just to make it more clear when we're looking at the line manager here. Although I guess we can also do this, so I don't know. Explore the Western Isles to obtain whiskey for the city. Establish route. Yeah, that's what we just did. Take a look at this awesome ship here. Now that's pretty cool. I feel like it's really hard to make a profit on boats in this game, though, so we'll see how it goes. I'd like for us to get to a campaign mission where we're actually making money, and we don't have to just rely on the fact that it gives us way too much. See, the steel line's having trouble making money because these aren't hauling enough. Fresh factory staff. Industry is buzzing. Thanks to your services, its need for steel is always covered. In contrast, the lack of personnel looms on the horizon. Nowadays, the city's working class is outrageously spoiled. The workforce is rebelling more and more against the prevailing working conditions. On the other hand, in the Highlands, countless hungry people wait gratefully for employment. All that needs to be done is to get them to the city. Build a railroad in the wild west of the Highlands, so that this remote stretch of land finally experiences the blessings of modern civilization. Build a passenger station each of Glasgow and Fort William. Use tracks to connect the stations. Okay. It's a little rough, because I already have a bunch of trains going through here. Okay, yeah, that's going to be a bit of a challenge. Alright, first things first. Just be able to do terminus station, although the regular passenger station can get in here pretty deep as well. Oops. There. Then I don't know, the quickest way across depends on if we can build a track across this. Okay, we can. Then we also have to cross this one, but I think that's the only way we can do it. This one probably actually will benefit from a passenger terminus. I can get it nice and deep in here. Okay. Contours map. No, it kind of doesn't help that much, but that's what I'm not so sure about. Honestly, the bridge might make it cheaper than... It's very rare that that happens, but I think the bridge actually is a better call there. It looks better, at least. Alright, then you... Make sure it comes in at the right angle there to get across this without causing too much issue. And the trains can actually kind of like snap together like this, which is kind of cool. Even follow each other for a little bit. And that usually makes them cheaper because they don't have to raise as much terrain since it's already been raised a little bit. And then it's pretty much just a straight shot over here. Go. And then I might even be able to use the same roads here, or the same railroads. The train can come out onto this track, but it could split off onto this one. And now I don't have to build another station. See? We're getting it figured out here. So now, build a line. It's going to have to go this way first. So it'll be from here to here. Like I did two there. Here, my passenger line. And then for you are going to get the big train, I think, because you need to go fast. But you also need some lights here. You'll need one. This probably won't get used that much because the train would actually have to be going to the depot for this to matter. It's got to cross there. It's going to leave. Pull onto this one. I don't think we need another one here. I think it's okay. And then this is an overpass. Okay, that seems fine. And we just need the train. It's going to be for the passenger line. Oh, we can't do that, apparently. Got a new mission here too, but let's wait for a moment here. All right, give me the BR Prius G3. And then I don't know how many of these I want. I didn't mean to do that. I thought I had this selected, but apparently not. $64 people. I was seeing if these numbers change at all, like if it says like, oh, can't do that, it's too heavy. Alright. You're on the passenger line. I think we lost a ton of money by accidentally buying too many of those. At least we could sell them though. Fleecy Charge. These days, big landowners, fleecy ball of wool. Now graze where the crofters once cultivated their patches. Lady McDougal asks for help. She wants to know if all of her little sheep are still together. Help with the canning and see if the sheep are still there. Okay, I think this is just to kind of give us something to do while we wait. I don't know if we can actually see these sheep. Make some noise to wake them up again. All the people in charge have dozed off from all the counting. Make some noise. Can I just like kind of honk like a train horn or something? there's maybe a way to make the horn hot on a train. I assume that's what they want us to do. Let's look. Help if one. I don't know what this one's referring to. I think there's a way to honk train horns, but I don't know what it is, and hasn't introduced us to that in the game. Let's see if we can look it up, maybe. So, this is transport fever to make some noise. Also, we'll just call, it's probably going to take an hour to do this episode again. So, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, remember the like button, keep the conversation going in the comments, and subscribe if you want to see more. Until next time, I hope you have a good day.